Okay, my friends. All right. So this video, on this video, we have some information, some guidelines for all teens of all ages up to 21-year-old. Okay, in some countries, they have some different definition and laws for teens that are 19 to 21-year-old. So we're just going to combine everyone with this information I'm going to tell you right now to be up to 21-year-old. All right. And if they're 22 and above, then they will be as with the same information for adults and jails that already posted the video about that. Okay, so for all these teens and up to 21 years and young adults up to 21 years old, so that's what they're gonna do. They will do the 10-panel drug test once a month, every single month, and can be done in a surprise way, right? If they're one of the department directors ask, they have to do it. Okay, they have to do right on the same day to make sure. Just for this up to 8 weeks, because after that no one gonna have marijuana anywhere, right? Because every house gonna be clean and all the farms and everywhere, plantations of those items. Okay, all right. So if a department director of their school, their residential community, their work with their parents, okay, ask, they have to do it. Okay, all right. So only up to 8 weeks. Yeah, let's do that. Up to 8 weeks. Okay? All right, after the organization launching day. Okay, so, okay. If they don't ask, that's fine. They still have to do the 10-panel drug test once a month. Okay? So always on the same, about the same day. Can be a day before, can be a day after of their first day. Okay? But not more than that. Because sometimes if it's a Saturday, they have to do on Friday. If the day is on Sunday, they have to do on Monday. Okay? All right. They will miss work, but they are not going to miss school hours. That's very important. Okay? Their parents need to come with them. So they might do really early in the morning or schedule for late afternoon so they can get this done and parents won't miss much work or study hours. Okay, so number 2, what they have to do, it is mandatory for them to don't work in up to 4 weeks from the organization launching day. Because so they will be stable, going always to the same place, right? Is that school the whole day, all right? At the school, they are going to have academic classes and everything, English classes, and also fun, lots of fun. Why is that? Because that's also very important for them to feel good, for them to have good energy. So lots of games, basketball, volleyball, lots of fun time outside, swimming if it's warm weather, and running, have different games that will be offered to everyone, all students, okay? So all students gonna be at the school the whole day anyways, okay? But some of them can actually no one, even that they're not on diversion program, they're gonna stay 4 whole weeks at the school for everyone. I think that's really positive. Yeah, so even the very smart ones, because they can help others. And older teens can help younger ones, can help the middle school can help elementary students if they're really smart. That's what I'm saying. They can help. High school can also help elementary, right? In some situations. Okay, they can only help, for example, if they know English and they are in this neighborhood and this school, that they need English. So they can be outside in picnic tables, with presence of other teachers right there, also teaching other kids. Then it's okay. Of course, they need to be supervised at all times. They can never be alone with anyone else, right? That's rule for everyone. Being teen to teen or being a teacher to a teen or teacher to a child. No one. That's actually part of the part of education, right? No one can be alone with someone else of any age, of any type. From teachers to infants. We also always need infants a little different because one can be going out, the husband or wife can go out very quick to the bathroom, get the food, then it's a little different, right? But this is standards for all schools, all age groups. The other thing they can be helping is with math, or all these things, right? Older teens in the afternoon. I'm talking about the afternoon because in the morning they're going to have their regular classes, unless they already know everything. Okay, but even that they know everything, on that same class they can sit beside someone that do not know everything to help to with math, with English, with writing, reading or something. But in the afternoon, right? In the afternoon, that's the fun hours, after school hours, until 6 o'clock, they can help offering games right there while the other teachers are in the same area. So some are playing one thing, some playing another. They can lead little groups of cooperative games while the teacher, another teacher is offering another game to other kids, so it's not too many jumping ropes, for example. Okay? All right. Everyone of all ages, up to 19 years old, will also be having a program about nature, education, and the other class that is spiritual guidance, right? The religious class about our religion, but in reality the name will be spiritual guidance or spiritual orientation. Okay? All right. So they're not doing the class like the university, but the basic items will be the same. Okay, so we're not focusing on the problem they had before or families' negative practices. That's that's all they had on their life. Some people say that's all they had in their lives, in their neighborhood, their own family. So that's why they're like this. They do bad things because of that. But we're not going to focus in any of that. We're only going to focus in good things, positive things. Okay, so let me just repeat the numbers I already said. So the number 1, it's 6 months, right, for the drug test. The number 2, it's 15 years old, and the older ones, mandatory to don't work up to 4 weeks until 19 years old. Don't work up to 4 weeks. So number 3, have lots of fun, right? And help others during these 4 weeks. Okay? All right. After that, the 15 years old and older will go to work with their parents. Okay? They will go to work because it's important for them. I think we said 2 times a week for now. Okay? 2 times a week for now, and afterwards we're gonna see if we keep like that or we go to 4 times a week. I think it's sustainable 2 times a week because so they can have some afternoon, the 3 other afternoons at school, to have some fun time. Okay? All right, but this detail you're gonna confirm afterwards. So the number 4 is the nature course. The topics are similar to the one offered at the university because it's important for everyone, but the requirements are less than the ones asked for the university. So number 5, they have to write 2 essays, The number one is how you can renew your life. So according to what they already know, and they're gonna write 2 whole pages, on both sides. So will be 4 sides on handwriting with proper paragraphs. So they can write 4 or 8 paragraphs, right? The main thing is one introductory, the last one is a conclusion, and things on the middle, they can choose how many paragraphs will be as soon as they finish doing in proper total of even numbers. Paragraphs need to be in even numbers. The number 2 is for them to write what has been the best of their life since the organization launching day, which can be, depends when they ask, when their teachers will be asking them to do that. So they can be 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months, whichever it is, okay? Because it's gonna take some time. And only after their family has registered for these 2 essays. We don't want them to write those 2 essays before, because until that moment they're not sure of their house. Maybe they don't have their house yet, or being remodeled, or being made, or they have still to go to another city or another country, okay? So they have to be attending school and be registered. And they can only be registered when they have own a house and have their own school, the proper school, I mean. Okay, so on the essay number 1, how you can renew your life, that include a school activity, what they want to offer at their school to be useful to others, like a volunteer, right? So they can be tutoring someone in English, they can do jump ropes with other ones, they can do work on the garden, what they can do to renew, what they will love the most, and why. They have to say why. Because that sounds interesting, or because I always want to do that, or because I love to do that, things like that. It needs to be simple, right? And outside, cannot be inside. For countries that are in rainy season, they can offer things under verandas and places like that. If it's raining too much, like some countries rain every day, and then they're gonna be with all the other teachers for the afternoon program, right? At the cafeteria, at their gymnasium, whichever area they have, or those big verandas or gazebos, okay? All right, and they also need to write the starting day. That will be a Monday, right? Will be a Monday, a planned Monday. So they have that. Let's say they have 1 week to write these 2 essays. Okay, I just asked. And on the first Monday after that, they will start working. Okay? And they will work there all days. Let's say for 8 weeks. Okay, I think 8 weeks is really sustainable, because and let's say 3 times a week, because then they can have fun 2 times a week themselves, playing sport and really working out, something they really like, and 3 times a week they will be helping others from their own school, always with adults nearby, present at the same location, other teachers, for the afternoon program. That can be, different things. All right, so I think it's good like that. And so they will be forgetting negative things instead of focusing on the negative things, okay? So this is for everyone that has diversion program or any program of any type, or they were living at juveniles and things like that. Okay, so let me be really clear. They will work, volunteer work, 3 afternoons a week, and they will have fun 2 times a week, such as anything they want that the school is offering. Okay? All right, very good. Let's start that, and will be a gift for them to renew life. Okay, so for those that were in civil wars, they were working, right? Or hiding from civil wars. Actually, people shooting outside, or any war, like Ukraine war. Okay, and also for those that were living in streets with or without their families, or a family member, they will have in the afternoon the same program with the same essays and everything the same. The only difference is that they will work for 2 days and they will have fun for 3 days, afternoons, right? Okay? So it will be a little different. They're going to have more fun than the others because it's important for everyone actually to play. But some schools gonna have people from all sorts. So we have volunteers every day, and we have also students having fun every day. Their work hours need to be at least for 2 hours, and their fun time also need to be for at least 2 hours. Okay, so they are going to have 4 hours of volunteer helping others, or on the other days they're going to have 4 hours of their own fun time. So their own fun times can be 2 hours playing games, for example, basketball, volleyball, and so on, and 2 hours at the garden. That's the most sustainable, okay? Depend on their age, if they want more games outside, okay, other types of games outside, okay? All right, so I think that's really sustainable also for the types of students, going to be blended, come from different countries, different places, right? So everyone going to have fun time and volunteer time because it's mandatory anyways for every teen, okay? And for the children, it's important for them to help as well. But of course, the degree of a child that will help will be, hold the rope on this side so the children can run, or things like that. Will be more in a more appropriate, age appropriate. What are these plants over here? Okay? And for teens that are 15 years old and older, and also for the 13, 14, give more things for them to do. Okay? Such as I already said before. Lead this group of younger kids, right? They can play a game and you teach them. First, you're going to be, a teacher needs to be with them, doing the same activity. And after that, they can lead a group of smaller kids with the garden or with cooperative games or something like that, but still adults close by. All right, okay, so for any other detail, and you're gonna post it, and we're ready to start a new life for all children and all teens that need on this planet Earth. Talk to you soon. Thank you. This program like that is for everyone 15 years old and older at the high school, right? And up to 19 years old, okay? And also for children, teens that have problems before, any type of problem. If they were in a house that were, people were very had bad language, or they have violence, or whatever they have, is to heal people. Because instead of focusing only on having fun, it's important for them to feel useful as well. Okay? Even young children, they can, according to age, of course, but it's important for them to feel they're being useful and not just to receive care, receive attention, receive. Okay? All right. All students from 4th grade and above, on the 4th grade, they're going to start having a little bit of computer classes, very little. A short time needs to be less than an hour per week to write, for example, an essay, for them to start getting used to, for them to practice how to type. Okay? So, those computers that already teach them where the finger gonna go and things like that, how fast they can be. So for the typing can be up to an hour. And for an essay needs to be less than 1 hour. So the teacher can explain, do something, and they have this time. Okay? All right. So they will have the same hour with consistency, right? But cannot be more than 1 hour a week. Once a week, 1 hour a week for 4th grader and 5th grader. All right? Okay. Younger children younger than that, do not have a computer because everything will be learned with outside learning games, inside classes, with all details. And we are going to say afterwards what type of exercises, other than these two things I said, for typing, for essays, what else they can have and what else they cannot have. Because we know that computers can be very good for brain as well, but we don't want to have any type of video games, right? If it's a learning thing, we're gonna really evaluate them really well. And those that we will authorize will be the ones. Okay, we're not making any modification after 2040. Okay? All right, so details about that I will let you know afterwards. Games they can play for mental practice and to learn a little bit, right, about computers and be able to use them later in life. Okay, so for example, find sums of 10 up to 2 digits or up to 4 digits. Those are the two options. We are not doing 3 digits, for example. And they can be a page of a bunch of numbers, and the children gonna touch and do, for example, two sums, right, horizontally, vertically, or diagonally, or things like that. So for all details, we're gonna let you know afterwards. For the essays, for typing is that class already told you for them to start practicing. That's a good thing. 1 hour, once a week. So 1 week they have typing, 1 week they have essays. 1 week they have typing, 1 week they have essays. All right? And a month that have the fifth classes, they will keep doing improvement here. So typing will be on the 1st and 3rd week. And for essays will be on the 2nd and 4th week. So the essays, for example, will be for the ones that they already wrote it down, already improved on their notebooks, and is ready just for them to type. So, for example, if you have a few computers in your class, right? So some can have it for 30 minutes and some can have, another group for the other 30 minutes. You're going to share. And I believe for typing, the same thing. They're not going the whole class to computer room because that's not needed. So for typing, the same thing. One group going to have 30 minutes, right? Practice on typing, and then the other group comes and have 30 minutes. I think this is really sustainable. So they're going to use their own computers. If you have not enough computers and way too many, a good way is to do 20. Then you're going to have 3 groups of 20 minutes each. All right? So this will also motivate, because if they don't finish their essays really beautiful, they cannot do typing. They cannot type their work. Okay? And as soon as they type their work, they're gonna be placed in somewhere that I don't know yet where the parents can see their work, you know. And those essays gonna be about their gardens, activities, game, life renovation, the 28 weeks, all things related to the organization, you know, of what we are having now. So focus first on these 28 weeks, right? All these essays, subjects of moving, or how is a new life, all positive, right? And then after that, gonna continue focus with the organization. They will also have, if we decide that they are going to have a proper computer class, so while some kids are typing, the other, maybe we can also do that. All of them go to a computer class and get their work done and stay there for a whole hour. So on these two situations, I'm going to give you an answer afterwards, okay? All right, gonna see if Andrew complete those items here to be properly explained in the what's most sustainable. Okay, it's already decided. It will be 1 hour a week at the computer room, because that will be sustainable. Everyone get ready. Everyone goes, everyone get ready. Okay, I think that's really good. Okay, so this information I'm giving, that's 1 hour a week at the computer room, it's only for 4th and 5th grade. After that, 6th grade and above, gonna be more classes, and I think twice a week, okay? Okay, so now let's say a few words about other children and teen problems, such as overweight, obesity, mental or physical abuse, right, by their family somehow, children that had parents in jail, or parents that disappear, or like things that are not good for them. They're having some kind of transition, right, from even traumatic moments in their lives to this new moment in life. Or if their parents were smoking at home or using drugs, or or they were afraid of their parents for drugs or for anything else. So all those, and they will also be organized on the same way. 2 or 3 days for fun, 2 or 3 days for work hours. And every school will organize the ones that need most fun, gonna have the 3 days of fun and 2 of work, right? Okay? To be sustainable and have these children, older children, teens, with proper activities already organized. All right, so here we are. Thank you so much for participation, and I talk to you soon. All right, another improvement that we are doing, it's for the book to be sent home. So notebooks from any age group are not going home, as I said before. Okay, because I said once a month or twice a month, children will be bringing their books home. No one gonna bring books home. What we are going to do, the teachers are going just to make quick videos of their notebooks and place online at the same place. The parents can see their essays that they typed, and some handwritten essays as well. Okay? And we're going to figure out the best place. Might be like Google Classroom or something. Okay, so their notebooks, The teacher will hold their cell phones, do the videos, right? And send and post it, Post the videos, they go to their own cell phone and delete everything. Okay? The other idea, it's for this is one way, right? The teacher's cell phone. I'm going to tell you after which one will be the safest way. All right, the other idea is for the school to have a cell phone only for this purpose. Okay? So the cell phone gonna be passing from class to class. Teachers will sign in, sign out, and own students can be doing this work. They talk quietly, go to a place in the classroom, and they will be showing their own work, right? Instead of the teachers doing for everyone, because that's gonna take time. While they're teaching, doing an activity for those that already finished their notebooks, right? It's beautiful, it's complete. While others are touching up, something, a drawing or something, they can start doing that. So everyone will be posting, the parents can see. The parents will be coming anyways, that continues 4 times a year. All parents need to go to school for school meetings. They will be walking around and having a look. So those videos posted are just for the parents to have an idea. Okay? All right. And I think can be done, I think a sustainable way once a month, right? And don't have to be too slow when they're turning pages. They can do 2 kids at a time and do both of their 2 notebooks. So one will be turning pages, the other just hold the camera. Can be fast, and the parents that want, they stop in a certain page to have a little better look. I think that's very good, okay? So I just gonna check with the Department of Security about the cell phone, if it's from teachers or from the school to share with everyone. All right, thank you so much. See you soon.